Going back to my story. Who am I? I'm just a fucking young artist trying to crack the code to solve the mystery of my life and why I'm here and what art means and how far we can push it and how many feelings can I untap and discover through painting and making art, and how many rules can I break when it comes to reality. How can I be in the in-between between the spiritual and the physical? And art is the perfect mix between that. It is a physical representation of something spiritual and imaginary. And artists channel it from our minds, from the ethers, and we bring it into our bodies, into our souls. And we release it into the physical world. And in that way, we are magicians. We are vessels. We are conduits. And that, to me, is magic. And if I were to sit here and tell you I had full control over what I was able to put on a page, I would be lying. There is something else out there that is in the mix when it comes to art, and I don't entirely know what it is. I think it's always changing. But that energy between that third party energy is one of the main reasons I do art, because it's a collaboration. And it's a collaboration with what's out there, what's beyond us. And when you let go of trying to capture it, that's when it will come through. If you're forcing it, or you think that you weren't worthy to channel that, or you're afraid. A lot of people are afraid, and they don't make art because of that fear of what's gonna come through. Because maybe deep down they know it's not entirely them. Or it is them, but it's a part of them that they don't have control over, or it's a part of them that isn't at the surface. And I want to multiple personalities. I don't have that disorder. But the mind, for that disorder to exist, our minds have a certain way about thinking and having personalities and different aspects. And we all have that. We all have a shadow side. We all have somebody with their grandma. We all have somebody with their partner. It's different. With the disorder, there's less control, and there is also, like, you black out and you don't realize it's not as, you're not as aware. But I feel like I'm a beach And the water is the waves are constantly rushing the beach and then pulling back in. And then rushing and then pulling back in. It's breathing in and out. And the sea foam and the shells and the animals that get washed up are different, and it's just constantly flowing. And sometimes you get pulled out to sea. Sometimes you get washed up. Sometimes you're in the water, resurfacing and swimming, trying to stay afloat. And that's how I feel when it comes to who I am. There's so many aspects of me. I would be lying if I said I knew all of them. There's a lot of things that people try to bury and suppress and lie about. They lie to themselves that that person's not there, or that part of them isn't there, and that desire and that dream and that sadness isn't there. And the thing is, when you do discover those parts of you, it can be confusing and painful and heartbreaking. And the only way to tap into that and to heal that and to understand it and to express it and to put it somewhere is with art. For me, at least. The only way I can express all of this is to make art, and is to express and to have all of this around me mirroring different aspects of who I am. Because it's never just one thing. And it's not binary. It's not, I want to do this, so I'm just going to do that. Sometimes it isn't like that. And right now, I guess, I love somebody, but I can't be with them. That's heartbreaking. And they love me. And they can't be with me. And it's hard to have a connection that is spiritual and sacred and beautiful. And to not act on it. And in order for me to not suppress it and to bury that love and to not learn from that love is to keep creating, and is to be honest about how deeply I love and that person, and I can't make rules, and I can't daydream about them, and I can't try to figure out a future with us. It just has to be. And a lot of people, including myself, find that very difficult. That's why I make art. It's a safe space for me. It's a way I can love myself, and it's a way I can be with myself, and it's a way I can hold myself in that time of struggle and heartbreak and pain and turn it into something beautiful. And I do it to show myself that there is more out there. There are many loves out there, and not all of them are people. And I do it to show myself that the world is not always straightforward. Because if it were, maybe I'd be making other decisions. But it's not. I'm young, but I do know that.